Hello everyone, my name is Sean Mancini, and today I'm going to show you how you can use the X11 protocol for secure remote administration and secure web browsing in the home. To do this, you'll need a machine running Ubuntu or your favorite Linux distribution with the SSH protocol enabled and the Xterm package installed. And for your client machine, you can use Windows, Macintosh, Linux. Um, the client end is very operating system agnostic, meaning it doesn't care about what operating system for the client. Um, Basically, the X11 protocol tunnels GUI applications through the SSH protocol, um, and it allows you to run the application GUI on a client machine, although the application is not installed on that client machine. This is useful for server admins that need access to GUI applications but only have access to a server with a terminal environment. So this is the example I'm going to show you today. And for the home user, if you set up a Linux machine, you can just simply have the Linux machine running with your favorite web browsers, for instance Firefox, and you can just SSH into your box with a small piece of software on your Windows machine. We'll get into that, and you'll be able to run your full-featured Firefox even though it's not installed. And if you're using a public network such as going to Starbucks or using free public Wi-Fi, you can put in an extra added layer of protection. Now, we've gone over this subject on my blog, seanmancini.com, where I've shown you how to use VPN software to add protection. Now, you can also use this method as well. It's called, basically what you're doing is creating an SSH tunnel between your machine and your home, and tunneling all your web-based traffic via the browser through your laptop to your home machine and then out through your home internet. So let's get started. Now, the first thing we want to do on our server computer, in this case this is my server computer, this is Ubuntu 12.10 running no GUI application, no GUI environment, just the actual terminal itself only. So first thing I'm going to do is install the SSH protocol. We're also going to install a package called Xterm. Okay. And I will also install, for demonstration purposes, the Firefox web browser, which I already have it installed. Okay, so the configuration on our server is pretty much complete. So we're going to go over to the Windows client now. So for the Windows client software, you're going to need a software called Xming. It's available at sourceforge.net/projects/xming. I'll leave this URL in the video description. Completely free piece of software and open source. And I already have it downloaded here. Okay, so we're going to launch the application, installer. We're going to launch it. Now follow the wizard by clicking next, next, click next again, next, create a desktop shortcut, next, install. Now you're going to launch Xming. No further configuration needed. Okay, so the next thing we're going to need on our Windows machine is this application called Putty. You could simply just Google Putty and download the self-contained executable, meaning you don't actually need to install it. There's also an installable version as well. launch your Putty application, and I'm going to look up my IP address here, because you'll need your server's IP address or your home computer's IP address. So we're going to punch in IP here. Okay. Once you have the IP address put in place, you're going to go down to the SSH section under connection. Okay. Click the plus sign, go to X11, click enable X11 forwarding. For X11 display location, you're going to type in localhost :0. That means this local machine, display, the main display. And now you'll also click the SSH section here. And for remote command, okay, for remote command you can type in xterm. Okay. Now once we have all that, we're going to click open. Type in your username. As you can see, the X-Ming application has started here, and I have an extra terminal. Okay. Now let me just show you before we begin. Before we continue, I do not have anything installed. This is a fresh machine, no Firefox, nothing installed here. Okay. Go into our terminal, type in Firefox. And there we have it. We actually have the full Firefox web browser installed, running on this machine that is fully encrypted. The traffic is fully encrypted now, and this application is not even installed on our machine. Here's another example. Let's say I was the administrator of this server and I needed to run the Firefox application. Let's say I needed to run another application such as Wireshark to do packet sniffing. Okay. As you can see, I do not have Wireshark installed on my machine. Please keep in mind, as a side note, bit off topic, never run Wireshark in sudo. Only reason why I'm doing it is because I just installed the package and there's additional configuration that needs to be done when you're not using escalated privileges, and so I'm just doing this for demo purposes. And there we have it. We have the Firefox application running from our server onto our remote computer, on our local computer. And as you can see, everything to and from the connection is all encrypted, all SSH activity. There's no web browsing activity whatsoever. So this tool is very valuable, completely free of charge. As you can see, maybe about 5-minute setup, and away you go. It can be used for a lot of nifty items, and I highly recommend it. Now, if you have any questions, comments, or suggestions, please leave them on my video in the comment section. You can also visit my blog for more information, www.seanmancini.com. And as always, thanks for watching. Have a great night.